Hey, and welcome back to episode number 41. Progress, not kidding. And yeah, that's the news. Last week we hit a deep valley of despair. That's actually the concept of the week today. Misclick. And today this week we made some progress. So let's get into the numbers. Surprise, surprise. 536 on YouTube. +6, that's like, that's the biggest progress in this whole sheet here. Awesome. And it's mainly because this video did quite well. Yeah. Got some comments, got some new people subscribing, so I think the video is decent. It could definitely be improved, but it's not too bad. So that's definitely a win. Then on this channel, 29 people. Still the same. Instagram, not even important, like it's just jumping around a bit. I'm not doing any content or whatever. And school also, nothing happening. Today we're gonna talk about the valley of despair in the concept of the week. Our lost routine, which is a struggle. Yeah, I need to find a new routine regarding content. And our win is definitely progress. This week I made a lot of progress. What exactly? So we published a video which was actually progress of last week. But I really started into the new project, which is the school community, where basically, did I tell you this? I'm not even sure. Yeah, this is going to be my new mental health coaching project, where I talk about silent reflux, something I suffered myself a lot 10 years ago. And that's going to be my exact niche. I already built out some things. I talked to my graphics guy. Or my graphics girl, we already figured some stuff out. I wrote a whole outline here, which is also big progress. Cool. New outline. I basically nailed down all the all the single modules, and then wrote the content within. I used 𝗧𝗵𝗲 as a help here, but I basically went over it all myself to try and correct things and include what I want to include and so on. Yeah. I think AI can be useful in a sense, okay, you can get some good idea, but AI doing the full job is not realistic unless you're really good at prompting it, or you know exactly what it should do, or you're happy with let's say a okay result, but not an awesome result. And I want an awesome result. Like this should be really, really good content. Something I'm really into and something I have a lot of expertise about. So definitely it's important that I go over this stuff myself. Yeah, the plan is to build this out. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me, especially the practical things are going to take some time, because these I'm going to build all myself from scratch. To have a really valuable system and not just some random vague instructions. This is the goal, to build this as fast as possible. These are all now mostly articles, in a way, a lot of information, a lot of text. Then I'm going to build them out in a more digestible slide, maybe slide screen, whatever. Maybe I'm going to leave it in here with a lot of pictures. Build it out that way, and then record them all as videos. Upload them here on school. Build out all the other stuff in the background, like interaction, community, everything connected. Here the about page, it's all not done yet. The logo, all the banners. And once that is done, I'm gonna start into making content around this topic on YouTube. That's the plan. So to have this as a as a product in the background and to have YouTube as the channel. Yeah. That's the goal. And let's see how far we get there next week. New project starting, this video doing well. I told you already, finish this project as soon as possible, then start create content. Side hustle, still working, yeah, also a lot there. And after I finish this school and creating a little bit of content, I think I'm gonna go more into YouTube again, into the normal channel here, which I'm really excited about. It's still one of the biggest passions, getting really good at creating videos. And yeah, I'm also really passionate about this one, but this one should be also a financial thing. Like, I have a really good, like, what do you say? I have a really good feeling for this being super valuable content, having the chance to really help out people, and also obviously make it a thing which can work financially, like where I have some income. Yeah. That's the goal. Other than that, still the most important part is to stay still. Say the last few days I've struggled a little bit again, but still. But it's still in a good direction. Like, yeah, just not getting too much stuck in my head. That's the big goal. Also, for example, before making content, before doing videos, it has all an influence because you're going to be in a certain emotional, physical state. And if you're in a super alert, stressed, whatever state, you're going to make completely different content than if you're in a calm, relaxed, chill state. You're going to make way better content that way. Yeah. I've even sometimes last week, before going to the PC, I just sat down 5 minutes, got really still, and then things started flowing. Like, then it was easier. I definitely have to do that also before I record the videos, especially the talking parts. It makes such a difference if you're a chill, relaxed mood or if you're super tense and stressed. Okay, I think that's it for this week. No more news. Again, the wind was making here a lot of progress this week, which was good. The last routine in evening is a little bit... I'm not doing the 5-minute speech exercise anymore because I used to do that before bed, but now I don't want to be too much around the PC in the evening. And also I allow myself to watch some YouTube in bed and stuff, which I did not before. Like before, I would maybe at 9 o'clock go to the PC, read some story-worthy, do the 5-minute speech exercise, and then get a shower, get to sleep, nothing else. And now usually I'm just at 9 o'clock, I get a shower, go to bed, and then I watch a little bit of YouTube in the evening. I mean, it's just too much fun. Even though it might not be perfect for sleep routine, whatever, but it's just, it's something I look forward to every day. So it just makes my day better than to be super disciplined and go to sleep at 9 o'clock, whatever. Yeah, it's just a balance in the end between, how do you say, enjoyment and discipline. The Valley of Despair. Let's get into it. It's actually something we've been already looking at in the Dunning-Kruger model, which is this one here, right? That people, especially at the beginning, when you get into a new topic, you think already, okay, I've figured it out. And only a little bit later, you understand, once you learn more, you understand really, okay, no, I have no clue on this. And that's the Valley of Despair. I think it's also used in a lot of other contexts. But usually there's that valley where you have to get through to really get good at something. So that's the main theory here. At the start, everything feels easy, it's motivating, it's exciting. We're optimistic, we learn a lot fast, but at some point things get a bit more complicated. And that is the valley of despair. But the thing is, most people end up quitting there. And that's also the edge in the end. That's where the real skill begins building. And when you get through that, you're really far ahead. So that's kind of the learning here. We just gotta keep going, even if it's tough sometimes. The moment it feels hardest is often the moment you're closest to the real progress. Stay in the valley, push through it. That's where growth begins. All right, with that said, I wish you a great week. And I hope you're not stuck in the valley too long. And if you are, just keep going. You're gonna get out there. So, bye-bye. Have a good week.